Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. We are back in the Skyrim-themed village, and we actually have a name for the Skyrim-themed village. A lot of you suggested names last episode, and there was a lot of really good suggestions, but I saw one that really kind of stood out to me. So, henceforth and onwards, the Skyrim-themed village is going to be named Woodsong. I think it's a perfect name. I think it's an absolutely perfect name for this village, and I think it fits really well. So, thank you for suggesting that. Yeah, Woodsong, all the way. If I remember, I'll try to put the comment on the screen or something while I'm editing this, because I don't have it in front of me, unfortunately. So I don't remember the name, but I'll try and put the comment on the screen. Anyway, Woodsong. That I think that's a great name. Also, we started off today with a time lapse. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Wanted to start things a little bit differently, and today is a special day because it is New Year's Day. It is officially 2017, which is pretty crazy. I can't believe it's already 2017. Like, time has flown by, and we're going to talk about that a bit today. This is going to be kind of a hybrid talky/productive episode because I have a lot to do in the Skyrim village in Woodsong today. We have to do, well, you saw me put up those two little houses and lay out some pathways and stuff like that, and I want to work on those today. Obviously, there's a lot of little kind of detail work that we need to do to these to dress them up a little bit, but I also want to talk about 2017 and, for that matter, 2016. So, yeah, that's the plan. So, let's kind of just dive into it, I guess. So, 2017 will officially be my third year that I'm on YouTube, kind of. My channel started in September of 2014. So it was late 2014 when my channel started. But 2017 will be the third year that has time in it with me being on YouTube. And that just seems crazy. But also, I think 2017 is going to be like, I feel like 2017 is going to be my year, if that makes sense. 2017 is going to be the year where everything goes right. I'm hoping. I'm being optimistic, or at least I'm trying to be optimistic. 2016 was quite possibly the most challenging year of my entire life. It really was. It was a very challenging year. That's not to say it was a bad year. In fact, 2016 was an amazing year. I had a lot of really cool things happen in 2016, and I think we have a lot to show for it. Like, there's just been so many incredible things. I had so many unbelievable, amazing experiences and all sorts of stuff happened in 2016 that I really wouldn't trade for anything. But it was definitely a very challenging year because I spent the entire year almost on active duty military orders, and that takes a lot of time. Like, that takes a lot of time. And as a result, I was really kind of struggling to stay on top of things. I was absolutely overworked. Maybe we just do that. Maybe we do that, or maybe, here's what we do. I know what we do. We do that. There we go. That'll give us kind of an interesting little roof detail. I need some ender pearls, too. But yeah, I spent the entire year, almost, up until, like, right before Thanksgiving. I spent almost the entire year on active duty military orders, and between that and YouTube, I was working 100 to 120 hours a week. Like, it was just insane. By the end of it, I was like a walking zombie. I had no energy. I was just tired and worn down all the time. I mean, I was just like dead to the world, if that makes... I'm sure some of you can kind of relate to that. But yeah, it was brutal. It was a brutal year. It was a great year. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed 2016. 2016, we went from, I want to say I had about 12,000 subscribers at the start of 2016, and now we're at like 118,000, which is just insane. It's crazy. So the channel grew very well. I mean, 2016 was the year that I officially started playing on Hermitcraft, so that happened as well. I mean, there was a lot of really good stuff in 2016. Don't get me wrong. But it was a very challenging and difficult year that really kind of put me to the test, so to speak. I was definitely struggling there for a while just to get content out, just because there was so much stuff going on, and I was just so busy all the time with everything, and I really didn't have time for any sort of personal anything. Like, I really didn't have a social life in 2016. I rarely spent time with my wife in 2016. I was just work. That's all I ever did. And it's really nice to be free of that and be to the point now where I can, if I want to take a day off, I can do that. If I want to, work, I mean, basically, even with me creating more content and streaming regularly now, I'm still at I'm still at only like maybe 60 to 70 hours a week, so I'm nowhere near the amount of time that I was in 2016. And I feel like if I could make it through 2016, I can make it through anything. That's kind of the feeling that I have at this point, because it was just such a difficult year. And not a bad year. I'm not saying it was a bad year at all, and I really can't stress that enough. I'm not complaining about 2016, and in fact, I wouldn't trade my 2016 for anything. It was a great year. It really was, but it was just challenging, and the future is bright. The future is very bright now. Between all the things that I have planned and all the different series that I want to do and all the things that I can do now. I mean, over the last, perfect example, we started the video off with a time lapse. And in fact, over the last couple days, I've had several time lapses throughout. I think the Hermitcraft episode that came out yesterday had 2 time lapses in it. I mean, it's just stuff like that I've been wanting to do for a long time, but either couldn't because I didn't have, it was mostly a time thing. I just didn't have the time to be able to do stuff like that, and to really kind of make the content that I've been wanting to make. And now, I have the ability to do what I want to do, and it's great. It's an amazing feeling to be completely in control of your own destiny. As corny as that sounds, it's very true. I mean, me being a full-time content creator now, I am completely and totally in control of my own destiny. If I succeed, it's at my own hands, and if I fail, it's also at my own hands. Everything is completely on my shoulders, and I mean, obviously, that's not to say that I could do it without you guys, obviously, but you know what I think you understand my point. My point is that, I don't have a boss that's telling me, what I have to do. I can't get fired. I don't have to, deal with all sorts of bureaucratic red tape and rules just so I can do my job. And, I mean, it's just a great feeling to be completely in control, to be the one person who is in charge of how I live my life, basically, and that's a great feeling. And I'm really, really excited. I'm really, really excited for 2017. I think it's going to be an amazing year. This is going to be the year where I truly get to go full-time YouTube, because we started the whole full-time YouTube officially at the end, towards the very tail end of 2016, but we were still kind of feeling, it was still 2016. It was only for a short while. This is going to be the year where we really get to kind of put it to the test and see how it goes, and how far we can take this whole YouTube channel thing over the course of a year when I can really focus it on it and really dedicate to it. So, I have goals, but I'll keep them. I have goals for YouTube, but I'll keep them to myself. I don't particularly like to share those just because I like to keep my goals a secret. And that way, if I don't hit them, I don't feel as bad because you guys don't know what those goals are. As terrible as that sounds. Anyway, so let's see here. We've got a couple of houses pretty much ready to go. I think I'm going to put a torch here. Oh, we got to deal with this too. But yeah, 2017, crazy. And 2016, apparently, they're adding like 1 second to the year or something like that, which I heard about. That's very interesting. It's really kind of an interesting thing. They're adding time to the year, which is, so who knew? I found that kind of fascinating. But anyway, so that's a thing. As for what is planned for 2016, we can talk about it a little bit. So you're going to have regular live streams. I now have a live stream schedule. It's posted on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Welsknight. Basically, I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, starting at approximately 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. I think I'm also, as I have the time and the ability to do so, I think you're also going to see some kind of random streams from me too, where I'll just decide, you know what, I feel like streaming this game today, and I'll just randomly start streaming. So even if those times don't necessarily work for you, it still may be very wise and beneficial to follow me on my Twitch channel so that you can get notified when I randomly go live at 3 a.m. playing Skyrim or or whatever I decide to do. Twitter also. I always announce my streams on Twitter. And I usually put up a YouTube video saying, hey, by the way, I'm live right now, just so you know. Let's go grab a couple things here. But yeah, that's going to be a thing. I did put in a Twitch partnership application on, I think it was December 22nd off the top of my head. It was basically a little over a week ago. But I put in a Twitch partnership. Words are so difficult. I put in a Twitch partnership application. There we go. Got it. And I'm waiting to hear back, but hopefully once I hear back from that, I will officially be a partnered streamer on Twitch, which will be really cool. So that's going to be a thing. Hoping that this year, 2017, will be the year that I start being able to go to a lot of conventions like PAX and Minecon and TwitchCon and, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to try to make an effort to go to basically as many conventions as I can. I am still in the military, in the Guard, so I do still have some military obligations, but they are significantly reduced from what I had as obligations in 2016. So I will have a lot more time on my hands, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to go to some conventions, and those conventions won't conflict with, other things that need doing. So that's kind of why is that door? That door is not supposed to be in there. That door is supposed to be over here. There we go. That was a little funky. So that's kind of the broad plan for 2016. Conventions are going to be a big focus. Live streaming is going to be a big focus. Also, I'm really going to try and make an effort to have a lot more diversity on the channel. I think you're going to see a lot more indie games on the channel. And what I'm going to say is that I know a number of you really aren't interested in anything other than Minecraft, and that's perfectly fine. Like, that is totally okay. But when it comes to those indie games, I pick those indie games very carefully. It's very rare that I play an indie game that is just garbage. Like, if it's not a good game, I'm probably not going to put it on the channel. And if I don't think you guys will enjoy it, I'm not going to put it on the channel. So I would encourage you, give those games at least a try. If you watch that first video of a game, whatever it may be, and you decide, this isn't really my cup of tea. That's perfectly fine. But I would encourage you to at least try those things. Don't rule them out just because they're not Minecraft. Because there's a lot of games that I'm going to be playing, or that I have played, that are similar to Minecraft in a lot of ways, that share a lot of the same elements and things that we love about Minecraft that make Minecraft so great. A lot of those games kind of share those same types of elements and things. So might be something that you might be pleasantly surprised, and you might find a new game that you'd never heard of that you think looks really good. So I encourage you to try those out. And if you watch that first episode and it's not for you, hey, so be it. My feelings won't be hurt. But I often see that anything on the channel that isn't Minecraft just automatically gets half the interest of anything on the channel that is Minecraft. And that saddens me a little bit. Like, I don't want to say it really bothers me, because it doesn't. And obviously, you guys, you're free to watch whatever you want, and I'm not complaining about it. But there's certain games that I've played that I just kind of feel like you guys are missing out, because I just really enjoy them, and I think it's always good to kind of try out new things. So we're gonna try out new things, and there's gonna be a lot more indie games on the channel this year than there were last year. Now, that's not to say that Minecraft is going away. It is definitely not going away. There will always be Minecraft on the channel until I grow bored with Minecraft, if that ever happens. And I've been playing this game for hours a day for 2 years now, and I'm still very much in love with it, because there's really something special about this game. It's one of those things where you I almost see Minecraft as more of an artistic medium than I do a game, if that makes sense. I see Minecraft as a way to kind of express my creativity and kind of just kind of show off my creative side. Which is why I love building in Minecraft so much. There's not another game that really compares in that way, and that's what really captures me about this game. And because of that, it's one of those things where I really don't see myself growing bored of this game. Just like, what's a good example? If you knew like a painter, right? Someone who paints all the time, or someone who draws, like, me growing bored of Minecraft would be like a painter growing bored of painting. You know what I mean? This isn't like a traditional game to me where you play it and you beat it. You don't really beat Minecraft. I mean, sure, you can fight the Ender Dragon and you could kill the Ender Dragon and roll the credits. I think we did that in episode 7 of the series or something like that. We're on episode 85 now. You never really beat Minecraft. You just go until you decide it's time to start fresh, and then you start over and you just build all the things. And one thing that really kind of keeps me going is that I'm not really focused on building the practical things. I'm not one of those people that feels like I need to build all the farms, and then once I have all the farms, that's it. There's nothing else to build in the world. For me, it's all about just building up cool stuff, different kingdoms and villages, and, adding, just basically growing and developing the world over time. That's really the cool part of Minecraft to me. It's adding totally pointless things that just look beautiful. What's the point of Woodsong here, of this village? It doesn't have a point. It has no real purpose. There's nothing special here that I don't have anywhere else. Oh, we've got a house with a bed. Okay, I've got houses with beds all over the world. But what's the purpose? It's fun, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it looks cool. You know? It'll be cool to look back on this someday and be like, man, do you remember when we built that village? Yeah, I remember putting that together. You know, that's the beauty of Minecraft. Minecraft, I can just stay interested in it for so long because it's not about the game. It's about the creativity. It's about expressing your creativity and just kind of, you know, exercising that creative expression and that creative part of your brain. That's really the cool and amazing and attractive part of Minecraft for me. That's what draws me to this game so much, is the fact that I can just go on forever just building things and learning how to build. I mean, there are so many things. I have been playing this game now for since, well, I started playing Minecraft about a month or so before my channel started. So that would have been like August of 2014. I started basically right at the very tail end of 1.7.10. Like right before 1.8 came out, and then 1.8 came out, and I started my channel with my Minecraft 1.8 single-player survival series, the greatest series that was ever on YouTube. No, not kidding. I was kidding. It was horrible. I have no idea how that first video did so well. Well, actually, I do know how that first video did so well, but it had nothing to do with the quality of the video, I assure you. It was a terrible video. I had no idea what I was doing. But, yeah, I mean, 2 years now, over two, you know, basically 2.5 years of playing this game, and I have only scratched the surface of building. I would not, there are some people who think that I'm an amazing builder, and I'm not. I'm really not. I'm a decent builder. I would even go so far as to say I'm a good builder, but I'm not an incredible builder. There are people out there who really just make me look like a scrub when it comes to building. People like B00 and Jeracraft and Corrales, and you know, when Corrales actually builds anyway. He's kind of given up on it now. But some of those guys are just incredible. They just make me look terrible. Grian, let's see, I already mentioned Jeracraft. Jamsy Boy is another one. Fancy Blue Pants, a YouTube buddy of mine. I could go on and on and on. I mean, even a bunch of the people on the Hermitcraft server, False and Scar, both put me to shame. They both make me look terrible. But I really do think a big part of that is just experience. They've all been playing Minecraft for much, much longer than I have, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning about the art of building and how to make things look beautiful, and things to try, and different ideas and little details to add, and you know, all that kind of stuff. And we'll continue to get better. But I mean, it's been a crazy year. It's been a crazy year with a lot of different stuff and a lot of things going on, and you know, the whole journey from September of 2014 when I started my channel all the way to now, the dawn of 2017. Wow, what a ride it's been. What a ride it has been. But guys, I think I am out of time for this episode. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and Happy New Year.